Hello everyone, today is the free lesson 50, it's the week 10 of our free lessons. And we are learning the same topic we studied yesterday. Why do young people want to work in poor communities? And before starting today's course, just need to remind you, go to K.I.S.S.com to sign up the 7 days free video course. I only take 500 students in a week, so please sign up as soon as possible, and you will know how did my students increase this writing to 7, and this one to 7, and a student increased her score to 7 in only 14 days, and increase his score to 7 to even band 8. And it's not very difficult. You just need to go to the website, sign up the free course, and understand the strategies in it. And you'll be able to download ABC phrases, use a free mobile application, and online quizzes. So let's start today's lesson. So the body 1, ABC and recipe. Yesterday we learned 10 minutes planning. You should be able to understand what is ABC and what is recipe. If you have no idea, please review yesterday's lesson 49. So today I'll explain to you the ABC phrases and the recipe for the body 1. So this is the topic. More and more young people in wealthy countries go to poor communities. Why young people want to do that? And do the benefits for them outweigh that for the communities? Yesterday we learned the structure. Introduction paragraph, 2 to 3 sentences. Body 1, 6 to 7 sentences. Please write 2 reasons. So now I'm explaining to you how to write the 2 reasons, the meaning of the phrases. Okay, the first reason I wrote young people's empathy to those in poverty. Okay, empathy means how much their understanding of those of those poor people. For example, when you see a poor people, you can feel that, well, I know they live in a really bad situation. I know that they do not have enough money. They cannot go to school and they cannot study, all of those things. They have lots of difficulties. You know that. And after you know that, what will happen? You will be touched or you will be moved. You will feel that really touched your heart. And after that, what will happen? You really want to help them. So this touching feeling will motivate you. Drive means motivate you to use your talents to help those in need. So I happen, empathy. B happen, touch your heart, and then C happen, drive you to do more for those in need. So in this case, I use 3 phrases, and they follow a time order, A and B and C. Okay. Now let's have a look at recipe. This is primarily due to. Primarily due to means this is mainly because. So it is similar, same as this is. This is mainly because. Okay, and then we use a noun after this, or maybe a phrases after this. Phrases after this. I verb be means that I'm trying to write this A due to the A. Okay, just put the A here. It's primarily due to A, and then I give more explanation. The reason why most students they cannot have a higher scores because they do not have the phrases and they do not have the sentence structure. So I give you the sentence structure. So A, and then you use a verb to connect A with B. Just use touch. Okay, these difficulties will touch your heart, right? And do what? Drive you to help them. So let's have a look at this paragraph. How did I use this recipe? Okay. Several reasons motivate the youth to work without getting paid in less developed areas. This is the topic sentence for this paragraph, the body 1. And after that, I'm writing the first reason. So this is the reason 1. This is primarily due to the empathy to people living in poverty. Okay, the first sentence, this is primarily due to, I didn't change that. Next one, difficulties faced by poor populations such as starvation. Starvation means do not have enough food to eat, or having no access to advanced educational resources. So this means they cannot go to school, they do not have good teachers, they cannot read, they have no books. Okay, all of these difficulties will touch young people's heart. So these difficulties is the same as similar to the empathy. That's why I put the difficulties here. It's similar to the A. Here, difficulties similar to the A, and then next one is the B, touch young people's hearts. So I put B here, touch young people's heart. And, so and is here, and I just delete the comma, and C, and drive them to do something. As you can see in this paragraph, all phrases A, B, and C, I did not change them. I simply copy-paste them in this sentence. And the fixture in this structure, this is primarily due to difficulties, touch, and. They are fixed structures, similar to fill in the blank. They are fixed structures. Next time, I change a topic. For example, the topic might be, what are the reasons for young people to take a part-time job? Okay. What are the reasons for young people to take a part-time job? Okay, I'll put it slowly. You still use this sentence structure. Same recipe, different ABC. For example, I'll give you an example. Several reasons motivate young people to take a part-time job. This is primarily due to their hope to gain some working experience or practical experience. And then you can say maybe problems in doing those part-time job, such as blah blah problems, will help young people develop or practice their maybe working skills or social skills and benefit their career development. So you can see this structure can be used again, and again. You just need to make them fixed. Okay, next one, reason 2. ABC phrases. Unpaid jobs, I happen. They have lower requirement. Lower requirement means that you do not have too much knowledge or too much experience. For example, you just graduated from university. You have never worked before. So it's easy for you to get an unpaid job, right? So it's easy for young people to obtain practical skills. You can accumulate, you can get more practical skills and benefit your future job hunting. It's easy for you to find a job, to gain some working experience. Recipe is, this is also associated with, compare with. So this one means the opposite of A. So A is unpaid job. So the opposite of A is paid job. So when we compare the unpaid jobs with paid jobs, what will happen? Unpaid jobs are easier, right? It's easy for you to get an unpaid job. So this is because what? You give more explanation. So the paragraph will look like this. Another reason may be associated with the lower requirement, may be associated with, so this is my structure, okay? Compared with obtaining work experience from a paid job. So this is the opposite of unpaid job. It is much easier for young people to hone their practical skills in a volunteer job. Hone skills means practice their skills or develop their skills, enhance their skills, improve their skills. Okay, this is because I'm giving a reason. Most of them have never worked before, making it hard for them to find paid opportunities. This is another reason, because it's easy to get a volunteer job, and then they can get some working experience. So this is another reason. So by using a comparison strategy, you give the examiner a very clear reason of why the young people chose to work in a poor community. And the previous sentence structure is by giving cause and effects explanation. So we used primarily due to explain the reason. The two paragraphs, these two recipes, you use different strategies. Second one is a comparison. The first one is the cause and effect. So that is why it is a band 8 answer. It's not that difficult. Okay. So the question for you today, please Google your ABC phrases. Now you already learned the ABC phrases. So I would suggest you to write a similar structure as my ABC phrases. Do not change my recipe. You can use the same recipe, but you can Google, for example, why do young people work in poor communities? Please do not use your own phrases because most of our phrases are wrong. We are not native speakers, and most of the things in our minds, they are completely wrong. So Google ABC phrases and leave a comment below where you can discuss in our Chinese students, you can discuss in our WeChat group about the ABC phrases you Googled. Okay, so this is all about today's lesson. I'll give you a quick review. Today we learned ABC phrases and recipe. So we learned a cause and effect recipe. We learned a comparison recipe. We learned some phrases, for example, home practical skills. And we also learned this one, empathy. We learned starvation, no access to advanced educational resources, drive them to do something, equals to motivate them to do something, help those in need, help those people who really need help. It's not, I didn't use too difficult, those uncommon words. Very simple, but they are very accurate. So I hope that you could learn some phrases from this lesson and do the homework. Leave a comment below.